Well, howdy ho, good neighbor. It is apparent that we are on our way to the car show, and you saw I was right on Park Avenue and Encinal. Well, the funny thing is, Park Avenue's right here, and that's Park Street. What the hell is going on here? You have Park Avenue and Park Street right next to each other? Come on, Alameda, what are you doing? All right, so we're gonna go take a walk down the road here. I always like to show you these tree-lined streets as I walk underneath the tree lines. But we're gonna go see if we can find the, what do you call that? The Alameda Elks Lodge car show. So they probably got a good car show, and you can't go anywhere in Alameda without seeing these beautiful, I think these are the Craftsman style homes. If you believe it or not, you used to order those homes out of a Sears catalog. That's right. And you'd build it yourself, like a neighborhood thing. But now you can rent these little cars. These little cars are for rent here in Alameda. Discover Alameda Island. So if you want to rent one of those cars, there you go. Now, do you get any special parking with those cars? Nope, you sure don't. You have to park that and find parking just like anywhere else. But anyway, one of my favorite parts to walk through Alameda, I'll get out of this man's, oh, parking, look at that. Who knew? I parked a block away knowing that there would be no parking. But I do like this little alleyway right here with these big pine trees. That's the problem with this, I guess, action cam. It's more for riding on your bicycle and walking so it doesn't jiggle a lot. But we like the microphone hooked up to it. But it has one flaw, and that's the zoom in. So I saw the DJI Action. It's got the zoom in on it. It's called the DJI Osmo 3. That's right. But that they wanted $750 at Costco for that thing. I'm not worth that much. But I was waiting for the next one to come out, because the next one should have like a drone lens where you can really zoom in. But I don't see the car show. What the hell? It said at the Elks Lodge. Am I at the wrong spot? This could be a fail. Where is the Alameda car show? Well, I was gonna walk down to the Elks Lodge and find out. But I thought the car show would be right here. I don't see it. This is one of my favorite buildings in Alameda, but I do not see. I'll have to look it up. Unless it's over there at the school. They have live music here once in a while. Oh, someone lost a hat. Are you a Diamondbacks fan? I don't know. A pretty good looking hat. But that's the wrong team for me. I don't switch teams. But this is a good Romero and Sons. That used to be Romero, formerly known as. Now it's Mia Burrito. I don't see the car show. We just had a big fail. Where is the car show? We've walked to the Elks Lodge. I'm gonna have to punch it into my magic light box here. I'm at the Eagles Lounge. I thought this was the Elks Lounge. Well, I guess if you want to see what the Alameda Eagles looks like, I thought this was the Elks Lodge. Well, we'll call this a fail. Let me look up, where is the auto show? I thought it would be right here on this street somewhere. I don't see any cars. All right, well, you can see the Eagles sign. That's an old one, isn't it? So we came here for something, but not for this. And I don't see a car show anywhere. So let's cut this video for a minute. and I'll show you what's going on. They're doing work over here at the on a Saturday. They're working on the school. Schools have no timeline. Yeah, they're actually 6 days a week at schools. They got to get done before, because it's summertime. All right, let's see where that car show is. Damn it, Jim.
1914, actually. Those are my, you guys are one of my fellow followers.
Yeah.
All right. Let's type this in. You know, I should do more research, but it just said Elks Lodge. Where is the Elks Lodge? Let's type that in right about now. And this is one thing that they've been doing, is making the electrical boxes pretty. Cut. Muscle car. Okay, well, I looked it up. You gotta love the magical light box, which is called a cell phone, computer, whatever you want to call it. But all I did was go talk into it, and it said, yeah, you're only a couple blocks away. So the Elks Lodge is on 2255 Santa Clara Avenue, and you will see, look at, they're going hard here at this this high school. They're working, they got a deadline here. So this guy better hurry up, because there is just too much time to waste. When you're doing schools, like I said, schools are hard to work at, because the time, that's the problem with my job, is they don't give you enough time. Everything has to be done yesterday. And I guess my camera should be up like this, but it looks too incognito. See, they are working hard at the school. They're down there blasting away. But here I am at the Alameda Theater on the corner of Central. That's right, Central Avenue. So if you think that this is not a beautiful city, think again. All you see is beauty, beauty, beauty. And here we go. 5, the walk sign is on. Now that is kind of like noise pollution to me. The walk sign is on, wait, listen to all that noise. Yeah. So I wouldn't want to live next to one of those crossing walks. Those crossing walks make noise 24 hours a day. All right, so here's our new parking structure. Well, it's not new, but it's not old either. So Alameda had a parking problem for many years. And believe it or not, that is a very dangerous parking lot. Somebody either was pushed or fell to their death from the top of there, because you can really just see that there is no ledge. It just, you can look over. So it's one of the best places to see the illegal fireworks in Alameda. Okay, the illegal fireworks are in Oakland, of course. Nothing is illegal in Alameda. We're all by the book. Yeah, this is why we live here. Okay, so it looks like we're getting close to the car show. Like I said, this is probably just a one-take one. We're just going to keep going here. You know, some people like to walk and talk. Some people like the short clips. But, yeah, I don't know. What do you like? The short clips? Clip, clip, clip? Maybe I'll do a little bit of both. Oh, look what's happening here. We have a little protest. A little protest. Look at this. All right, let's see. 3 people at this protest. 4.
Jack, come back to Elks. Come back to Elks. Hold on. Read it. Hold on. Just want to read something else. Hold on. We need to cross one. What is it?
The 70s music.
Yeah, that's like that. Oh, no, when you drop.
I'm rolling my bank, I don't care.
Oh.
I'll pick it up. I'll come back.
All right, these people, What'd he drop? He dropped something and broke something. He just left it. All right, well, let's go. Let's go. This is one of the oldest. We got the old protesters here, no dictators. Stand up against fascism. Trump is a pedo rapist, pass it on. This is all here. Here's the Elks Lodge. They got a big protest. I almost want to stop and ask them questions. What are they protesting? What is wrong? But I think I'm heading to the Elks Lodge. It's supposed to be 2255 Santa Clara, so maybe I'm going the right way. It seems like where all the people are headed. I don't know. Let's see, what address am I? But there you go. There is the oldest, might as well take a gander at it. The oldest city hall this side of the Mississippi.
Only difference, I should be just eating a meal instead. My weight did not go up.
So yeah, there you go. But we're looking for the Elks Lodge. There it is. The Alameda Elks. Look at it, and there's the car show. Look at, there's a nice car right in front to greet you. So is that green car part of the show? I don't know. Let's give a proper introduction right here. Well, howdy ho, good neighbor. It is apparent we made our way to the Elks Lodge. That's right, the Alameda Elks Lodge right here in Alameda. And as you can see, we are right next to the beautiful City Hall. You can even look at the Art Deco. I don't even know if you could see it with this small little camera, but here we are at the Alameda Elks number 10. That's right, and here's what's greeting us today at the Elks Lodge. That's right, this isn't an Elks building. Oh, this is Alameda Elks Lodge 1015, get it right. So there you go. So this is what's greeting you here at the Alameda Elks Lodge. Those are the beauties. Look at that. What? How old are you? 1930s and 1927. Oh my goodness. So that's how they tell how hot it gets. They have like a temperature gauge right there. But there you go, 1927. How old were you? There you go, cruising around in that baby. That's like old Bonnie and Clyde got shot up in, the same color. So those are the colors of 1930. If you can get a nice tan or a military green. They didn't have very many options. But here you go. This is where all the people are rocking, and it says car show. So I was totally off. I thought for sure that this would be like out on the street. I kind of remember it being out on the street, but now look at here. We're going right into the back here. No public parking. Look at this building. I should be able to give this building a little more. This person's trying to get in here. Can't they read? But anyway, I'll give this building a proper, with Old Glory flying high, making a slapping noise. All right. You hear it. You see it. The parking lot is full. Now, answer me this. Is this something that you donate to? Is to keep this old building painted and upkeep? Because an old building like this, yeah, this is something that you just don't let rot. You got to keep this, a lot of maintenance into this thing. So here's the Alameda Car Show. Look at it. They got quite a few participants here today. First thing that greets you is a Camaro and a old Buick of some kind. I'm not a car guy. Maybe that's a Cadillac. Stop. It's not telling me to stop. It's telling cars that are trying to come in here to stop. So basically, if you're a car person, well, this is what's greeting you. You got the first place trophy over there, and this is it. Look at this beauty. This really catches your eye. And of course, this will be a I can't make money off of copyright because they have that old school music. But there you go. Look at that, a Lincoln Continental. If you ever wanted to see what a Lincoln Continental is, well, that's what they're talking about. Look at that baby. Wow. Look at the fins on that. Lincoln Continental. Now, I should probably do short clips. Each little car have its own clip. How about that? presenting to you a 1948 Lincoln Continental. And there is that dash that you will only see. Dash, that's not a dash. Grill, that's the only time you'll see a beautiful grill like that. And there's that antenna, that's power antenna, pops up, very beautiful. Oh, look at that. You love it. Lincoln Continental. And yeah, each little car, well, I don't know about each car, but that one definitely gets its own clip. Don't touch, don't touch. We got the old yellow love bug, and look who's in it. All the little buddies riding around. So yeah, convertible, yellow, Carmine. You know what that is. That's one of those rare ones with the yellow lights. All right, might as well give it the full sock hop. Beautiful car. Okay, we got a modern BMW, and then we got they think this is a AC Cobra, the 427. That is a beauty. Now, you don't get to see that every day. That car is timeless. AC Cobra. And right there it says San Jose timer. So that thing has been in a race or two. Number 22. And that dog's excited over something. Oh, let's look. Yeah. All right, AC Cobra, number 22. Let's look at the engine. Call this one done. Beauty, beauty, beauty. Look how that pops up. Yep. AC Cobra. All right, you gotta love the gay yellow. I guess that's a canary yellow. The old beautiful little convertible bug with the eyelashes. Got to look at this eyelashes. Check out those eyelashes. What a beauty, what a beauty. All right. Gaze the way. And this is a convertible. Somebody just wanted to park here, I think. This looks like a 1940s plum. That's right, it's plum color, so isn't that a beauty? Ford. And man, a lot of people chop the tops off of those things, but not here today. This is original. Look at the pinstripes on that. I don't even know if this camera will pick up those beautiful pinstripes on this thing. Yeah, that's a member of something, because you don't get any plum than that. Let's see. I don't have a name for that, but a Ford 40, 1940. Look at that grill. V8. What a beauty. Okay, this one's called Lucy Cat. So if you come over to Lucy Cat, you can see that this car is a Cougar. That's right, you can see right there, the Cougar. And there is a Cougar right in the back if you look close. And then look at the back of that Cougar. Oh yeah, oh yeah. Convertible Cougar. Boy, you don't get any. He saved that one from the junkyard. A lot of those just get right in the junkyard, don't they? But not this one. Cougar. You got even a baby Cougar there. Look at the grill on that.
No, we just go up there to get some ribs.
All right. Have you seen a Targa? That's right, there it is. A gray Targa next to the green Bronco. Now those things, you get them original like that, they can be worth some money. So if you ever wanted to see what the original Bronco looks like, there you go. We're gonna keep going. All these cars could have their own 1 minute. You got the Corvette here, the Mustang. This is really the muscle group of the GTO section. This probably should have its own section. Look at this. Okay, this is the GOAT section, the greatest of all time. That's what the GOAT stands for. You can see each one of these GTOs has a GOAT on it, like there. Look at the color on this baby. Nice and purple, nice and black. And this one over here's got that baby blue, baby blue. So if you ever wanted to see what a GOAT looks like, they call that the GTO. Look at those. 3 GOATs right in a row. Yeah, you see it. GOAT. Greatest of all time? I don't know. But they are nice. Look at the engine on those babies. And looks like they get a good little following. Now you could really see that purple on this one. Look at this. Look at this. Look at this. Oh my goodness. That's a beauty. Next up we have a white Lamborghini. Now this is the kind of car you'd see back in the 80s. You'd have the girl with the bathing suit sitting all over it. Yep, you remember that. She would wear her bathing suit with her big puffy hair, and yeah, that's what you would see her sitting on top of. A car like that. Now I don't know what year that is, but it's got to be like the 1980s or something. That must have a hard top or something. All right, there you go. Hot girl Ferrari. That's what we're going to call this. Now I think that GTO should have been parked next to its buddies over there, but here we go. Look at this Ford 8-cylinder Ford Matic. Oh yeah, a lot of blue in that one, isn't there? Yeah, you like it, you like it. Here's what the back looks like, nice and clean. Wow, it's got some good rivets in it. And these guys, they just sit around talking about cars. That's what they do. So original curves. Look at the grill. Look at the grill. Everybody loves the grill. Yeah, that chair is just right in the way, isn't it? Of that beauty. You could see the grill right in the front. I think they're blocking the view of the best part of that car is that view right there. So I might have to walk around it. But there's an old MG. I think that's probably in its original condition, don't you think? There's no shining or polishing. That's just all, what do you call that right there? Patina. That's right. That's got patina. So an MG with some real patina. That's what they're supposed to look like. If you don't shine them up, well, this is what they get. The old MG with real patina. Yeah, they all get their due around here, that's for sure. That could be the owner. He looks like the owner, but not. One of those kilt wearers. All right, next up we got the Chevelle. That's right, the Chevy Chevelle. And it says it's Mr. Blue. That's right, Mr. Booth, sporting a 350 with some BF Goodwrenches, and yep, that's right. You want to see what a Malibu is? That's right. Did I call this a Chevelle? Is this, what is it? It's a Chevy Malibu. But it's a Chevelle. So what is it? Is it Malibu Chevelle or Chevelle Malibu? No one will ever know. But he does have the all-important furry dice. The Ford Deluxe. That looks like a nice cherry red, if you ask me. 1940 Ford. And everybody wants to see the grill. Well, V8. I think I've seen one just like that down the road. I don't know, but that is a beautiful car, isn't it? I think that guy lives for that car. How do they get it out here? Do they drive them or they truck them? I don't know. It's a beauty. You know that old Ford Mustang. Thousands and thousands and hundreds of thousands of these cars sold, and still you see them on the road today as working class everyday cars. So those cars right there, they really are a workhorse. Yep, that's why they're called a Mustang, because they're a workhorse. Okay, how are these short clips working out? I don't know, but we're looking at a 1931 Ford. That's right, look at the grill on that. Everybody wants to see the grill, and boy, is that a beauty. Look at the horn and convertible, the tire cover. So if you ever blew out a tire, well, that's how you're getting your spare on there. So that's got original color too. I think that's probably the original blue. That doesn't look like it's new. That looks like it's a new color. That looks like it's original. So 1931 Ford. Now this looks like a Jaguar or a Greyhound, but it's a Ford. Who knew that Ford had a dog as a mascot? So I've never seen this. This 1935 Ford has a grill with a dog on the mascot. So yeah, there's the horns blowing out the side. So that's a beauty. Let's take a look at this all the way on the inside. Oh yeah, that's a clean car, isn't it? Look at that big old steering wheel. Yep, this is a beauty. Look at those back lights on that thing. They just protrude like that. So there you go, the 1935. What a beauty, what a beauty. So you could see that the door handles on that protrude. Everything sticks out on this thing. So let's get out of here. Yeah, that's a beauty, all right. All right, let's move on to our next one. It's getting a little crowded here, so trying to keep people out of the shot. Okay, here are the judges. They're actually right now in the process. These two guys are they're going to each car and they're saying, hey, this is a Ford Ranchero, and they're giving this a once-over right now as we speak. So look at the back of this thing. They're looking at every little detail. So he's probably calling the boss saying, hey, we got something over here. We don't know if this is disqualifying it or not. So yeah, they're judging right now. The all-important judges. Would they grade it? It's hard to judge them. It's hard to judge them. Ford Ranchero, how do you judge that? Yeah, that's a unique grill. Now that looks like a Studebaker. That's right. So if you ever wanted to see a Studebaker, well, you've heard of them. And this one's for sale. A 1951. So if you're looking for a 1951 Studebaker, how much does it cost? $31,000. You could probably make him $31,500, but I'm sure he'll take $31,000 for that car right there. Studebaker. Check out those mirrors on the side. That's a beauty. Yeah. $31,000 you're looking at right there. This could be yours. Just call Bob. Oh, if you want the number? You see it. Now this GTO is called the Judge, and you've seen the Judge before. That's right. The Judge has got that orange color to it, and that thing's been in a movie or two. So yeah, it says, please, you can look at it, but don't touch it. The Judge. So there's what the Judge looks like. And if you see this, it's 69 GTO. 69 GTO. So there you go. The Judge. Don't look or don't touch. Okay, tucked all the way in the back. You remember the DARE program? DARE to keep kids off of drugs. That's right. This was back when I was growing up in the 80s. They dared kids to stay off of drugs. So a lot of the drug users would get those DARE stickers and slap them all over their car like, I dare you to keep me off of drugs. So it kind of worked in the wrong, kind of like your brain. This is your brain on drugs. Well, they had a lot of stupid commercials back in the day, and this was one of them. But there it is. They spent a lot of good money on to resist drugs and violence, Alameda Police Department. And it's got the old Evel Knievel stripes on it. So yeah, that's a beauty, isn't it? Let's see the inside real quick. It's got like some tachometers on there. Okay, needs a new paint job. And there's who's I guess you call that sponsoring it. On the loop is this Roadster, 1932 Roadster, not Roadster, Roadster, a V8. Look at this V8. Wow, if you ever want to see what a V8 looks like, there it is. V8, and there's the grill. Ford Roadster. And the Roadsters, well, they like each other now. That's the old Henry. Oh, I better finish this one. Short clip. There you go, V8. Okay, I almost jumped from that one to this one in one clip, but this one deserves its own little clip. This is a 1926 Ford Model T, that's right. So he's really done a job on this thing. He's chopped it down. This is more custom than anything. So if you want to see what a Model T looks like when it's, I've actually seen this one go down the road. He uses this. I've seen him go across the bridge on this thing. So yeah, he uses this car. You could see he uses that one for sure. There's the grill. This one reminds me of Boss Hogg. If you remember the Dukes of Hazzard back in the 80s again. Yep, I'm giving away my age. Boss Hogg used to have like some horns on the hood of that thing. So yeah, that's a old Cadillac. It should have a cowboy, a big old fat cowboy in it smoking a cigar. Boss Hogg. Get. Roscoe Pico Train, Bo and Luke Duke, Enos, Cooter, the whole Roscoe Pico Train, and there you go. That one looks like Elvis should be in it. All right, convertible Cadillac Lane right here. Okay, we got a GMC V8 pickup truck. That's right, this thing is a beauty. This one's got a whole bunch of people standing around it, and there is the grill to this thing. If you want to see a beautiful grill, that's got that old Art Deco. You can see that old Art Deco look to it. So here it is. What year are we looking at? 1952 GMC. Yep, that's what it is. Look at the bucket seats in this thing. That is nice, isn't it? Yeah, that thing is custom. So here he is on the back of this thing with the bed. There's the all-important bed. Oh yeah, there you go. That is a beauty. And you always like the curved windows on those things. So the two-tone with the pinstripe, that is a beauty for sure. All right, well, let's keep going. All right, next on the list is we got this Bel Air here. And this one, it's gotta be the original color. I don't see the name or age, but yeah, that is the original engine for sure. But I don't see, there it is, 1954 Bel Air. But yeah, did they really make them this mustard green? I don't know. Or is that mustard? Look at the big door handles on those things. Beautiful, beautiful. Oh, look at, he's got a little miniature version in his back window. All right, there you go. Do not touch, it says. All right. I think we got them all on that side. Oh, I didn't get them all on this side. How dare I miss this 350 GTO. Yeah, a lot of people like these GTOs, man. This is one of those classics. Look at what the little, whatever that little thing is right there, spoiler. But yeah, this thing was even signed by Darrell Shelby. Wow, isn't that nice? That guy was the inventor of the Cobra. So there you go. There's the back of that baby. Shelby GT. That's what I'm looking at. I'll be darned. And Carroll. His name was Carroll. Can you believe it? A man named Carroll. But there you go. There's the hood of the Shelby GT 350. This was mass produced for all the people who wanted to buy a Cobra but couldn't. All right, we're done with this size, right? We did this, we did that. All right, let's keep going. Let's keep going. All right, here again, we got a Cadillac with that good patina on it. This is what you do when you don't shine them up. When you just keep them in the sun. Looks like maybe a vandal got to that and stole his target. But yeah, this one is a Cadillac that you see just in the sun. This one is a Sedan DeVille, 1957 Sedan DeVille, and this is what it looks like. Looks like a double finner for the hood. You can see that double finner. So look at that. There's the grill. All right, there you go. Patinaed out. Now I can't really tell you what this one. It looks like it's a Falcon. I'm not sure what this car is, but it looks like a little race car. You are down low. It says it's the MG BGT. So there's the engine to that. So I'm not really sure what this car is, but it is a car. Oh, Falcon are the tires. So I don't know. So this lady just got her hat out of this car. So this is her, the lady in the hat, this is her Thunderbird. And it might be his, but it says the bird's nest. So look at this. This is where you put your in-laws. That's what they call that. That's where you put your mother-in-law. And you would have her sit here and look at the back of this thing.
We're gonna go get a hot dog.
There you go.
Okay.
There's the back of it.
Yeah, I know. Enjoy.
So there you go. Well, you like this one. It's a Thunderbird, and it's got the mother-in-law seat, and this one even has like a little storyboard to it. So 1957, that's one of those real popular ones. People like it. They like it just for that seat. So, and it's got that nice round window that really shows it off. But that seat is really neat. All right, there's what it looks like on the inside. Oh, that's hot. All right. 1957, how old were you? And they got a professional stand. Look at that stand they got. That's not cheap. Okay, we got, this one is a fan favorite. Whenever you put stuffed toys on your car, that really gets the kids to look. But look at the color of this red Cougar. Now, it's a Mercury Cougar because it has a Cougar on it. That's the only reason I know. If they didn't have that Cougar on there, I wouldn't know what kind of car this is. But look at this one. This is one of those not originals, but still original. Does that make any sense? It's not original, but it is original. So it says Ghana. So this is a foreigner. So he definitely has a nice taste for color. But look at this color he has on this thing. But there you go. Ghana, Ghana. So, all right, there you go. The beautiful red. Oh, you got a chip. Okay, Mills to go. Mills to go. Is that Mills on Wheels to go or Mel's? But here we go. I don't know what we're looking at here, but it usually tells you right here in the dash. This is what we're looking at. You probably know more than me if you're a car person. This looks like a 1962 Ford Falcon. That's right. It's a Ford Falcon original. Now, I don't know if that's original color, but a Ford Falcon. He went 3 hours and 50 minutes to get here. 140 miles to get here. He drove this car here. Wow. That's what I like when you drive these cars. Okay, we got a patinaed out Ford. That's right. 1964. How old were you in 1964? That's right. An old Ford truck. This is what the colors they used to have. Black and white, basic black and white. And let's see the bed of this thing. Has it been used? Oh yeah, oh yeah. Everything looks good on this. It's even got some old straps there. And yep, he's got the old patina. You cannot stop that patina. Some people like it, some people don't. You gotta have a front plate in California for some reason. That's what the engine looks like. Okay, we're gonna stop the short video format. I'm just gonna keep walking through here. I only have a few more cars to go. I've kind of done the short video format all the way around. So let's just keep going here real quick. You got the Camino, and I'm sure people start getting tired right about this point and start walking by real fast. Mercury Cougar, I don't know. I'm starting to know though, because they have that look to them. But that should have a little stuffed animal. So, all right, we did it. We got the MGs over here. People like the MGs, the foreign consultation. This is what the foreign cars look like. They kind of split the cylinders. So there you go. That you can barely fit an engine into this one. So look at the back of this. That opens all the way up. So you got the foreign contingent. You got the me. So yeah, that steering wheel's even on the opposite side. All right, let's keep going here. Now these cars are very valuable back in the day. Datsuns, that is a beauty. You don't find those anymore. They smashed those cars, but that is a beauty. The old Datsun. What year is that? That's got to be, I want to say that Datsun right there, just guessing, got to be 1975. What am I looking at? 1975. How did I guess that? And that was a total guess. I don't know if I read that or what, but that was a total guess. So we got the MGs here. Another Cougar maybe. We got the Buick, the big Buick. The sky blue Buick. with the interior, blue, blue, blue. All right, looks like we did it. Everybody's had a good time here, and you heard the guy talking about the weather, how nice the weather has been. But here, what do we got here? 1963 Chevy Impala. You knew that. You knew this was Impala just by the lines on this thing, didn't you? That's right. So if you ever wanted to see a 1963 Chevy Impala, well, you saw one today. And let's look in the inside of this thing. Wow, the nice leather, real leather. You can smell it from here. All right. Well, we did it. We did it. We saw the Chevelles, and we even seen this one. 1947 Ford sedan. And it's got a lot of good patina to it. You see those lights? Look at those lights. I think those are modern. I don't think those are real. That's an old new grill, but you can see the pinstripes in it. Whoa, that one's got a lift kit to it. That guy likes it. The guy with the cane likes that car. It's a Chevy with a nice candy apple red. That's what we'll call that. Candy apple red. 57? Oh, 55, 55. Yeah, people know this stuff. Oh, look at the window here. Can you see the window all engraved like that? Nice, nice. All right. All right, I'm going to take my microphone off. Yeah, I got my microphone in my hand. Get it a little closer. All right, there you go. We've seen it all. Each one of them. Nice and close. And that one's still a work in progress. All right, stand by while I reclip my microphone on. All right, it looks like this one is a work in progress. Look at this. Look at the muscle on this one, Edinburgh. So if you want to see, this car is not built for looks, it's built for speed. Yep, it's got the old racing stickers on it. Look at the old American flag on the back. Yeah, this is what these guys live for right here. All right, let's end this video with a classic American Corvette, 2005, limited edition C6. So there you go. Everybody wants to see the Corvettes, and that's what the classic American car looks like right there. So right next to the original classic Chevy, you got the Chevrolet Corvette and the Chevrolet Bel Air with a black and white tone. Isn't that nice? Well, we did it. We did it. Look at that chop top. You see that? That's how they do it. They just chop the top right off of that. That used to be a full car, but look at that. They just chop the top right off of that. We got the original wheels. What are we looking at? 1933 Ford chop top. Oh yeah, you like it. You like it. There's the back of it. It just tells you it's a rag top. That's right. It's got the old rag top. Look, but don't touch. There's the inside of it. Oh, what a beauty. Yeah, you got to be real low to sit in there, don't you? You almost have to take your hat off. There you go. All these people here are enjoying these cars. So, there you go. And it's almost mandatory that you keep a little umbrella. There's a classic American Stingray right there, formerly known as the Corvette. So, isn't that a beautiful car? All right, I think we've seen them all. We're right back at the Gay Bug. So, got the original. When you see them racing flags, you know that's a Corvette. So, yep, you sit down low like that. Look at the exhaust coming out the side. Wow. All right. Well, I'm going to give this, I'm going to lift up this selfie stick real high here. And we're going to just give this thing a full look here. Let's get out of the way. I'll get over here and I'm gonna lift this selfie stick up into the air.
Just for how much?
Are you ready? Here we go. I guess they were giving away free hot dogs, maybe? I guess I can go look at that. Or maybe they're all done. I don't know. Maybe the hot dogs are just for the people. But there's the first place trophy. We might as well look at that. Wow.
I like this.
No, they have.
So that's who's going to win it. That's the guy that probably started it. So food and alcohol tickets here. So if you want to buy tickets to eat, you can. That's what it is. So I don't know how much those are there, but all right. Well, this is probably as good a spot as any to lift this selfie stick high into the air. Are you ready? Here we go. We're going to lift it up as high as this thing will go. Okay, let's lift this selfie stick high, 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 as high as it'll go. Ready? 1, 2, 3. What do you see up there? Do you see anything? I don't know. Well, I guess you call that 2005 Elks. Yeah, I am at the Elks Lodge. So I guess you could tilt the camera down a little bit. All right, there you go. 2005 Elks Car Show. All right, enough of that. We did it. We did it. We saw it all. Even with those long eyelashes, we really saw it all. And remember, love always wins. And where else are you going to see a car like that? You are not. With a crazy fool in the background, that's right. You're not going to see that every day, but that is something you're going to see today. You do not see a Lincoln Continental like that. Well, and the people, all these people are good, hard-working people. They gotta work their butt off to keep those cars looking like that. And it's a lot of time. Boy, that shade does feel good. I never thought it got that hot here in Alameda. But yeah, it did today. All right, well, we saw it. There it is, the Elks Lodge at this beautiful, look at this. We're walking out of here at the beautiful 1015 Elks Lodge right here in Alameda, California. And everybody seems to be leaving with a happy face. And they didn't charge anything. They charged for like hot dogs. But hey, they got to make money for the lights on. All right, here's somebody taking pictures, like professional pictures. So we'll just keep the camera rolling and watch her with her. Everybody gets camera shy when the people start coming. But there you go. The Alameda Elks Lodge car show. I wonder if that building is open. Wouldn't that be neat if you can go look inside? Mel, oh, that's where I'll end this building. That's actually where I'm going to end this video. Right here at this beautiful chandelier at the Alameda Elks Lodge. Well, there you go. We did it. I think this door is probably closed. But here you go. We've made our way to the steps of the Alameda number 1015 Elks Lodge. And let's see, is there people in here? Yep. It is a lodge. There's somebody in there. So he's probably keeping everybody out. And don't even try any shenanigans here. They do have cameras. And they do have the original chain. But boy, they do have the shade that I'm dying for. Well, there you go. Everybody's leaving. All right, I'll take their word for it and I'll leave too. Just like that, at the Alameda Elks Car Show 2025. And boy, did they really do a good job with this one. The weather was just right. The hot dogs were just right. The people were awesome. Everything was awesome right here. Alameda Elks 1015, you've heard me say it once, you've heard me say it again. It just does not get any better than that. Well, as always, I want to thank you again for coming along with me on these Alameda Elks adventures, car show adventures. You know the drill. Peace, love, and all that hippie jazz. Bye-bye, everybody. Palm to the can, palm to the can. I'm not touching that. I'm not touching that. Oldest city hall this side of the Mississippi. Easy for me to say.
Overflow.